Hello, I'm Russ Reinert, and I've had a great career in Hutchinson as a CPA and then CFO for a local bank. Nancy and I raised our children here, and I'm very involved in our community and honored to be this year's volunteer campaign chair for United Way of Reno County. As an involved citizen and volunteer of United Way, I can attest that Reno County has great needs, but great things happen when we live united. Here's a great example of living united by volunteering.
Oh, I was as sick as a dog, and she called, but I couldn't get it. I couldn't have talked to her if I'd have, picked it up. And so before I got it hung up, she was down here. And she said, "Oh my God, I'm going to call your son, and he's going to get you to the hospital now." Well, she did. She's the one that saved my life. She was right here when I needed her.
Here's how you and I fit into this story. Lottie's neighbor sees that Lottie needs help from time to time. She advocates by calling the Volunteer Center's Friends in Action folks who go to see Lottie. They match Lottie with a retired senior volunteer, Barb, who starts seeing and checking on Lottie regularly. The Volunteer Center gets financial support from United Way. You and I give to United Way. Here's a great example of living united through advocacy. The Early Education Center is a valuable resource to more than 500 families in Reno County each year.
About 45 minutes after Luke was born, the pediatrician on call came into our room and started a conversation with us, and that started with a question asking if we knew what a condition Down syndrome was. And I remember looking out the window and thinking, no, he's crazy. There's no way. I saw him, I held him, he's absolutely perfect. The Early Education Center has had a huge impact on our family from the very beginning. It just gives us a sense of peace to know that this amazing place is a part of Luke's life and a part of our life.
Again, you and I play a role in this story. We give to United Way. United Way provides essential funding to programs like the Early Ed Center. The Early Ed Center retains trained professionals to work with families of some of the most fragile and precious citizens in our community. Communities are stronger when its members, who are disadvantaged physically or mentally, can actively engage in the community and have the opportunity to be productive citizens. I can't say it any better than the families can.
The new wheelchair just helps give him independence. He doesn't have to rely on myself or his mom to get him around or somebody else to push him around. Just didn't have the body strength to push himself in the manual wheelchair. Powered wheelchair also helps him in school, gives him the independence. He likes to run all the notes and the paperwork to the office from his classroom and stuff, so that kind of gives him the opportunity to help be the class leader in those situations. And the United Way has helped us obtain the wheelchair for Colby. Insurance gets bureaucratic sometimes. United Way was able to come through and say, here's the money, get the parts ordered, let's get the chair.
I can take it everywhere, and I can also take it to school if I want. So I thank you all for helping me over the past few years. It was like a dream come true for me.
You get the picture. You and I have a part in Colby's newfound world. As you can see, great things really do happen when we live united. Once you activate your role in the thousands of stories like these that happen each year in our community, you can give by completing a pledge card today. Together, we can accomplish more. Great things happen when we live united.